Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to Minecraft. It's Sticks here. We are flying basically around the ocean. It's not loading in either, but ignore that. Whoa, the whole coral reef came in really quickly there, guys. Okay, we need to find a nice place in the middle of this ocean with no land to spawn on. Because today, guys, we are going to be creating something ridiculous. Now, this is the spawn chunks over here with our iron farm that no longer works. There is an iron golem up there having a great time. But basically, we're going to have to switch all this up at one stage. But we're not doing that today, guys. We are going to make a raid farm. Now, we probably need to take out those blocks there. I think I'm going to do it in the middle of this coral reef because this is the coral reef I mine and everything. And if we're out here, we are miles away from any land. Enough anyway. Enough for this project. So what I need to do is basically, let's get in the middle here where I can't see any land. Okay, I can see a bit over there, so we need to go down here. Let's get out of F5 so we can see what we're doing, guys. All right, let's have a look. Okay, I can barely see the land over there, so that's fine, and I can barely see that over there. Okay, this is pretty much fantastic. Let's get down here so we can stand up. Now, let's place in some scaffold. This is, I mean, I guess this might as well be the block. I think we need to do this with inside a chunk border, actually. So yeah, I mean, maybe we map out the corners of this chunk first. That will help me. So, yeah, let me get a bit of this stuff set up, guys, and we will see what we can do here. Hey, give me my scaffold back. Anyways, guys, I think this is going to be a really cool episode, so stay tuned and let's get on with this fantastic build. It doesn't help that I've completely forgotten to stock up on items for making this farm. I just thought I'd start making it out of nothing. Very useful. We're going to need a lot of glass, so I thought I'd come to the super smelter, get that going, watch the lovely lava come down and burn everything. It's fantastic. Anyway, we should have a bunch of glass coming out here soon, and then we can start on the bottom platform of our raid farm. I am so excited to build this thing, guys. I've been waiting to do it since I thought of doing it, which is about 4 days ago. And since then, I've just been like, yes, we're going to build this raid farm. And now I'll stop talking rubbish, guys, and I'll see you out there, and we will build an awesome platform. Alrighty, guys, first step is to make us a bit of a platform. I've now got the glass, and I've made it white stained glass because it's my favorite kind of glass. And we're just going to go around here and make us a bit of a platform. And it is at Y192. We need to be standing, and the Y coordinate needs to be 192. And I lied before, it doesn't need to be in a certain chunk or anything. We just need to be above the blue chunk line. So as you can see, that's on that level right here. Oh, it's so hard to see, but that is the blue line right there, where we are right on that blue level there. So that is the idea. I didn't need to take that out. I'm going to go and put a couple extra blocks on every side now. All right, let's make this platform a decent size, and then I think we're going to have to work out the rest of this, because I've got no idea, honestly. That is the wrong button. I wanted to turn them off. Brilliant. Fantastic. Done. Okay, yeah, let's do this, guys. Let's figure this out, and I think this is going to be a great farm. I can't wait to be emerald rich. Okay, guys, we got a bit of a platform in here now, and this is going to be the spot where we sit and kill them. We need to make these hoppers, I believe, so we'll have to take this glass out in a second. Yeah, we'll get some hoppers and stuff, but I'm just going to quickly put a piston in here, and maybe a block here so that we can power it. There needs to be a block they can't spawn on. Once there's a lever on it, they won't be able to spawn on it. Fantastic. And basically, that pushes you in here so you can't be moved, because occasionally you'll get attacked by Vix, which is not a good thing. We might have to put like a beacon here with regeneration, so that pretty much stops us from dying. Maybe resistance as well, so get 2 beacons with resistance and regeneration. Anyway, we need to make sure that this faces north. That is pretty much the most important thing about this farm. Got to face north when we're hitting the killing chamber here. So we need to set this up so we're all safe in here as well. I'm going to go look over the world that we're following, and if you guys want to build this, there will be a link to... It's not really a tutorial, but there is a world download, and the guy shows you how to do everything. It's a really good video, and it's a fantastic farm, guys. So, yeah, you should go check that out if you guys want to build this. It is pretty complicated, though, and I will show you. What I'm going to do now, guys, is I am going to make this little chamber here. Well, that's lost, isn't it? We'll go get it in a second. There's only one piece of glass. We will make a drop chute here now, guys, up to the correct level. So I'm going to bring this up all the way. I think we put that in there. Can we still fit under there? Yeah, I think we're going to put a slab up there as well. Okay, then we'll just have to crouch to get under there. But let's make this drop chamber now, guys. All of the people from the raid, except for the Ravagers, which are going to get killed by lava, are going to drop down here. We're going to be able to hit them with a looting, sweeping edge sword, and take them out. They're going to be one hit by the time they get down here, and we'll just take them out and they'll drop all their emeralds and XP, and it's going to be amazing, absolutely amazing. We're going to get all the emeralds we want to trade, and we'll never have to trade for like stuff again, but we probably will, because I kind of like the trading as well. But anyway, let's build this drop chute and see what happens. I don't know why this is here. We don't need that. Okay, let's make this, guys. You know what? I don't think we have enough trapdoors, because we have to do trapdoors all the way up here, like this. All the way up to... Hey. All the way up there. We definitely don't have enough trapdoors. Hopefully, anyway. Otherwise, we'll have to go farm some more spruce wood, which isn't the worst thing in the world, guys. It's not that bad. Right, let's take this all the way up to the top now with a bunch of trapdoors, and when we get to 219, we'll put some water in the block below us. That's what I've written down on my little piece of paper here for my plans. So let's see, we will get to 29. Hang on a second. Alrighty guys, we're at 219 now, so we can turn that off, but we need to do the block below us. Okay, hang on, let me grab this out. Please pop up to me, and you. Oh, we lost it. We need to put water sources in here, and they will not flow down. We can now replace these trapdoors in there. They're waterlogged, but there'll be no water underneath this. I should not have got in here. Yep, as you can see, there's no water in there. I was very lucky not to fall through then. Let's carry on all the way to the top. Alrighty guys, progress update. We are up to the very top now, and if we remove these two just to show you, there's going to be a water stream here. That's going to lead down to here, and these are going to open eventually to let them down, because they all get stopped here, and you have to wait for the raid to end, basically, and then it drops them all down. I'll explain it a bit more later. Let's use those to get back up. And we also have this here. Now, occasionally, the mobs get stuck on top of these gates here, so we pull them away, and slime blocks do not move leaves. So that's why we've got the leaves here as well, because we need a block around here. And yeah, these get pulled back. They get pulled back a block, and the mobs just fall off them, which is fantastic. And we need them there so that the Ravagers get stuck here, because they are, I think they're more than 2 blocks wide, so they can't get down there. If you took that away, they might fall down. They might be exactly 2 blocks wide, but basically they can't fall in. They get stuck on top of the trapdoors, which I am struggling to do myself. Come on, trapdoors. Okay. Basically, just take my word for it, guys. They get... I really want to do this, guys. I really want to do this. They get stuck on the I was on there. You saw it. You guys saw it. Oh, why don't it... Guys, I've got a brain. I've just used it. Let's move right up against here. There we go. Right up on this little trapdoor here. That is where we go. This is where the Ravagers get stuck, and there's lava at, I think, this height here. And yeah, they burn to death. We do not want the Ravagers falling down here, because they'll probably kill us pretty damn quickly, even through the wall, I'd imagine. Anyways, guys, that's what is going on up here. And then, eventually, they fall down the big chute there to the bottom, where we kill them. Fantastic. Okay, I know this is looking pretty messy right now, but we've done a lot of work since the last clip. Okay, so we have lava up here behind these signs. That is going to kill the Ravagers when they come along, which is pretty good because we need to get rid of them. And this little contraption up here, if there's anything riding the Ravager, will get sucked up into the water, which I don't know how that works, but it does work. They get off their back, and they'll flow over there, and they'll come down to this little spot as well. They'll flow right down here into here. Eventually, we'll have a tripwire across here, which is what sets off the sweeper arm over here, which comes right across from here and pushes everything into this gap, which, yeah, it's pretty cool. Then they all sit down there and wait. There'll be a water stream that'll take them over to the edge. Now, I am halfway through, well, maybe just a bit under halfway through the redstone over here. So that there is the flying machine. I'm not putting the final block of the flying machine in until we are done, because I don't want it just randomly setting off and pushing me into the lava and things like that. Let's just use our scaffolding to get up here. Yeah, that's the flying machine there. We will put in another observer just above this block here, and that will be the final thing. But I don't want to accidentally set this off, so I'm just going to leave that observer out for now. There's like a little hopper timer down here, guys, with 32 in it, and we have that all set up to here. I'm not quite sure how this works. I'll figure it out later as we build, but I'm just putting it all together now. And yeah, starting to come together. This is a pretty complicated project, but it's actually not that hard to build if you just keep going back to the world and checking over it. And yeah, it's coming together quite nicely, guys. I'm liking it. It's going to be a fantastic farm. So I think I have completed the redstone now and all the little contraptions. If you can see, there is a string line across there for the tripwire hook. So that is in. We now have the flying machine, everything set up. All the timings down here I've done. And I mean, I kind of know how it works, but yeah, it is a bit confusing, guys. Some of these circuits are out of my league, really. But anyway, I understand what they do all individually, but I don't really know how they all work together. But anyways, we have a bit of a timing circuit here, guys, and then eventually it sets off this machine. So when the guys spawn in, they all spawn at once, kind of. And what happens is they spray out everywhere, and eventually one will hit the tripwire hook, because there's a whole lot of mobs and they all spawn in one spot. And they just spray out, and one hits this tripwire hook, which sets off the timer. And then eventually this comes along, the slime block machine comes along, pushes them all the way into that little drop chute. Oh, I haven't put the water in. That could have been dangerous, guys. Remind me to do that in just a second. How can you remind me? It's not possible, is it? Unbelievable. I don't know what my brain is doing today. Too much redstone. Anyways, yeah. So they'll sweep them across to there. They'll fall in there. And then once these Ravagers are died, these guys will come along the top and they'll fall into the chamber as well. And eventually the time will end. There's a few timing circuits in there. And the timer will come down here and will open those gates there. Well, they're actually... Did I just hit the tripwire hook, guys? I think I just hit the tripwire hook, didn't I? It's going to push us into the lava any second now. No? Okay. Yeah, eventually those will close as soon as this tripwire hook gets triggered. And then they'll reopen, letting everyone down at once. And they'll all come down to the bottom. And yeah, they'll be at half a heart when they get there from the big fall. And the water in between is to make sure they don't die. That gives them the right amount of fall damage. Okay, let's actually test this out. Set that off. And then we should see that come along. If we just jump up here, we should see that eventually come along. Well, guys, I found the redstone bug. It's this block right here. It's facing the wrong way. I need to make the observer face this way. Nope, that's not helping either. Come on, let's take this glass block out for now. Let's make this face that way. Very good. Okay, right, that is fixed all of that up. That needs to go up there. That piston is extended, isn't it? Yes, okay. Very cool. Let's put this torch back just to give everything lit up. I know there's nothing should be able to spawn here anyway, but now we can test it. Let's come up to the top. I think all of that stuff is out of the way of the slime block machine. There's no slime blocks of that height, is there? Anyway, let's test it, guys. It should all be reset now. Hit that. That's going to set off a timer, and then that timer is going to push us along into here. Let's just make our way out of here quickly. Take that out. Oop, let's go. And there we go. That's going to push all the mobs across like that, right across to the edge. Don't know where that came from. There must have been a stick when I broke that leaf there. And then this will hold here. And those gates there are closed, guys. And eventually when the timers all do their thing, they will turn on. They will turn on the gates and they will open and drop the mobs in. And then after that's happened, that will go back like that. And, oh, you might have just seen those pistons over there pulse back. That's to make if anything's stuck on those trapdoors or fall in. Now those gates are open there, and they're about to turn off any second now once this hopper timer below me finishes. That should have dropped everyone down by the time that finishes. And there we go. They're closed back up again, and it's all reset for the next wave. Fantastic. Okay, guys, it's working. I mean, I guess the only thing left to do now is to test it, isn't it? We got to test it now. Let's take these out because these shouldn't actually be here. I was quite lucky I didn't place a block out here. Maybe that's what got broken. Yeah, that would have been what got broken. Okay, very cool. Anyway, let's test this, guys. I need to go to one of the outposts and get Bad Omen and then come back here. But I need to set up a nether portal here first. Actually, guys, I've missed out a whole step. I've got to make a village and stuff below me. What am I on about, guys? There's heaps more work to do. Okay, well, let's do that. I need to get some villagers here, so I'm going to build a portal down here, because this is where we want it. We want our portal down here, because this is where we are going to be. We should never have to go up there again, basically. That should all just work as is. And yeah, we should make ourselves a portal here, bring some villagers through. And yeah, I'm going to create the little platforms down there first, because that's what we need. We need to make some platforms down there for the villagers to sit. Okay, very cool. Let's do that. Okay, guys, we got our friend in here. We have a mason in here. He's going to chill now. I'm just going to break my way back out of here. Now we're going to move this portal down to the next stage because we need to build more of this fake village below with beds and bells, I believe. And this guy up here, I think, is what triggers the raid from up there. Fantastic. This should be at level 160. If we have a look here, we're at 162, so that should be 160 there. Okay, cool. Let's remove this portal and push it down a bit. Alrighty, guys, we ran out of villages, so I'm really hoping these guys breed. They're making... Please don't make the angry bubbles. Make a baby. Come on, you know you want to. There we go. I think that was both of them. Go on. There we go. Alrighty, guys, we ran out of villages. So now I have to separate them into their little spaces here. So you can go over there, my friend. Then we'll lock you in. Very good. You get out of the way, my friend. Okay, we'll separate him, separate them. Okay, very good. Those guys are in there. Now I just need to separate these two into... No. Don't go in there. Ugh, man, these villages. I don't know what they're doing. Right, you go in there. That's your little hole. Oh, now he's following him. I know you guys want to be friends and things, but come on. All right, separate. Oh, he's in bed. Yes, go over there. Nope, that's your bed over there. That's your bed. Yep. You idiot. Well, guys, it's as simple as that. Just let them go to their beds. Let it be nighttime. I keep forgetting that you can do that, basically. Just let them sort themselves out into their little chambers there. There we go. This is all set up now. I just need to take away all the spawnable blocks, get rid of this portal, and this down here should be set up. So we have the beds. This is facing north now, guys, as well. So you have a space, then you have the workstation, a bell, and a bed. And make sure this end of the bed is up this side, because otherwise it will not work. Alrighty, guys. We're on top of the pillager outpost. Now we need to find a guy with a banner. And I've been here, so they probably all come to the middle now. We should probably make like a little bit of a farm thingy here. Oh, none of these guys have banners. We need bad omen, basically. So let's go and mess these guys up. Let's go hide around this corner. Come on, come get me, friends. Man, they are stupid. Look how stupid these idiots are. They are complete and utter morons shooting each other. I thought the cow was going to come attack me then, but it was just running away from these freaks. Alright guys, let's try and get some bad omen. And then when we head back to the farm, we need to make sure we go through the ender portal because we do not want to trigger the farm until I really want to. So I can show you guys. Basically, you need to fly in above that block at 192, I believe it was, if you're going to fly in. But I've set up an ender portal above that, so that's very good. We'll go through there, go through the nether, and we will find our way back. We need to set up some more nether paths as well. There is portals everywhere, and I don't know how to get to any of them. This is just crazy. And where are these freaks with banners? Ugh, so annoying. Okay, guys, we are here. Everything is made of glass, and anything that's spawnable, we have put a slab on top of. Okay, I think we're all right here, guys. So at this height here, that village cannot sense us. But as soon as we step down onto that block there, that lower block, it should trigger, guys. So let's do this. Should go there. There we go, the raid. Oh, guys, I've made it... Oh, hang on. Need to shift under here and then press that. That'll keep us in here. And the raid is going now, guys. Okay, can we see up there? I can't see what's going on, guys. I can't see anything. Hang on a second. Let's see if we can see up there. Hopefully the raid... Did we see? Yeah, there's stuff spawning in. Oh, there's a bunch of pillages and things. Everything looks like it's working. They're all... Oh, we're going to be in trouble in a second. I've just remembered something. Pillagers, the Ravagers, they break leaves, guys. We made an error. We need to go get some terracotta. Glazed terracotta, because that doesn't move either. Eventually, these guys should fall down here. We'll kill them, and then I will go fix my machine that's broken already on the very first try. Very sad. Anyway, these guys should be falling down very soon once all those timers have gone. And here they are. And we just wreck them really quickly. And the raid disappears like this. And, oh, the second wave is starting now. Oh, it's broken. There's a Ravager up there and all sorts of things. Oh, dear. Yep. The leaves were a bad idea, guys. The leaves were a very, very bad idea. Well, I didn't know that was going to happen. Alrighty, guys. Finally, it's all fixed up. But, there's some bad news. I've got pretty much everything back as far as I can tell. Except for my leggings. The one thing I cannot make anymore. I can make all of this stuff. I can make all of these picks and swords and axes and bows really quite easily. But the pants are no longer creatable. I have to dig into my stash, because you can't have all of the protections on one thing anymore. Once you've made them in the old thing, you can keep them. Why is that the one thing I can't find? It's definitely despawned by now. I am very sad. Why is that the one thing out of everything I can't find? That makes no sense. It hasn't fallen into any of these hoppers. Not that I can see. I couldn't find it anywhere. It's just, it's obviously fallen off the edge, but I've gone down there and I couldn't find it there either. So, I don't know. I mean, yeah. Okay, well, I killed one of the guys with a banner, so we've started again. This should all be fixed up now and it should work. So, let's fingers crossed and give it another test. And here they all are, guys, falling down. Once they're all here, I'll start whacking them. They should all be down here. Yep, that's pretty much it. So we can wipe them out in one go, kill those couple of witches that are left, because they like to take health potions and they don't seem to die. And wow, that's a lot of XP. And we've got a lot of emeralds already. We got these ominous banners stacking up as well. Okay, we're gonna have to create ourselves a little storage system, but let's see how many waves we get of this. It should only be 3, I think. I don't know how this works. But anyways, guys, if we look up to the top, we should be able to see all the guys spawning. There they are. They're all spawning in up there. Let's have a look, and they're all crammed into the thing. Here comes the sweeper arm. Look how many people are in there. That's unreal. And the Ravagers are getting injured there. Okay, that's cool. They should all start to fall down any second now. That should open and let them all down. You have to wait for the victory thing to time out. And as you saw, the big Ravager just died. And once this victory thing has timed out, they should all fall down this chute. Look how many guys there are. This farm is unbelievable, guys. And here they all come, all the way down to the bottom. That is just fantastic. They're still coming. Holy heck, there's a lot of guys here. And as you can see, none of them die on the way down. They might get... Oh yeah, they're getting entity cramming, so it's probably best that we kill them as soon as they start falling. So we get as many emeralds as possible. And look, we've filled up these already. Yeah, a bunch of emeralds. Bunch of emeralds. I think they went into the other one. And it looks like we get witch drops in here as well. Okay, guys, I'm going to finish off this raid, and then we'll build a storage system. Okay, guys, I think this is finally finished. This ridiculous contraption. So, there's a lot of parts to this, guys. We have the bit at the top, then we have our AFK platform, and I've just built a storage system in there. I'll show you that in a second. We have this guy who triggers the raid, and then we have the actual village down here, by the looks of it. That is what that is, you know, like with the beds and the bells. That's the center of the village, so... But then this guy up here just triggers that, and I have left a block down here. That could have been dangerous. How did I... I reckon that was one of those ghost blocks, and I've logged out, and it's come back in. Anyways, guys, this is all safe down here. These guys are having a great time. They are the village, and then we have this guy who triggers it, like I just said. Then we have our AFK spot, so as soon as we drop down to that level, the raid starts, and just here, guys, we have our storage system. So, this is the AFK spot here. I can go in here safely because I don't have any bad omen. And then we just do that. So there's a few more things to do, guys. There's we need to put some boats around here to catch Vex, because those freaks hurt, and we don't want to get hit by them. So we got to be careful. We have the storage system all covered in glass. Anything that's spawnable, covered in glass. We have this to get rid of anything extra. Right, so down here, I'll fill this in. We don't need that. There's just going to be random stuff in here going in here. The totem undines, the saddles, and the crossbows and things will go in here. I don't really know how to sort those. Then we'll have sugar in here. I don't have any sugar to put in the item frame. It's in the one piece I have is in the filter. Anything else I don't really want to get. So, I mean, there's glass bottles, but I mean, they're so easy to make. We're not going to bother with those. They'll end up in here. And what we got to do is manually clear this out and just make sure there's only totem undines and saddles in here. And anything, once these fill up, will just go into lava and be destroyed. So, yeah, we've got 3 for emeralds, 1 for redstone, because there are witches in this farm, so you sometimes get some of that. And I do want the saddles and the totem undines as well. So, yeah, that's a little storage system here. All set up, fancy dancy. Nothing can spawn on redstone components, so those are all safe there. And that's all covered. Fantastic, fantastic. We can take those out. Those are not needed. Okay, cool. Let's give, we'll give it a test in a second. What I'm going to do, first of all, is put in some boats around here on some iron trapdoors. That should be interesting. Yep, it looks pretty ridiculous. But there's a bunch of boats around here, and these will hopefully catch most of the Vex. They might, 1 or 2 might get us every now and then, but we should regenerate enough, so we should be fine. If we have problems, guys, I will put a beacon here with regeneration 2 and resistance and things like that. We'll have to go and get a bunch of gold from the gold farm, but I think that'll be possible. Okay, I'm going to go get some bad omen, and let's give this thing a test, a final test where hopefully it is working fantastically. And here we go, guys. This is the test. As soon as we drop down into that little spot there, the raid will start. Now, we can set up an auto clicker or something. I didn't do that for now, but we can set up an auto clicker. And as we come up to the top, you can see all of the freaks dropping down. So that's what happens, basically. They all spawn up here. All of the waves spawn at once. It's fantastic, guys. There's no waves. They all just spawn at once like that. All in the middle, they get knocked over to the side. And as you can see, there's a bit of a problem with the Ravager being pushed out to the side, so I'm going to have to fix that. But apart from that, it's all working fantastically. They'll all drop down here, and then we just whack them with our sword. And yeah, we get lots of awesome items. And here these freaks come down. Right, guys, that is about 10 minutes worth of doing this this raid farm. So that's pretty fantastic. Here they all come. They're all down at the bottom now. I will kill those guys in a second. Holy heck, they make a load of noise. Anyway, let's just quickly come down here, guys, and see what we got in 10 minutes. Oh my goodness. What on earth? Okay, obviously these are the... I hope these aren't going in here. I'm pretty sure I put emeralds up the top. I think I accidentally... Holy heck. Look how many totems of undying we already have, guys. And all we gotta do is come through and just press Q on all this rubbish. I'm keeping the spider eyes, guys. We always keep the spider eyes. Get rid of all the axes. We want to keep the ominous banners. Oh, they only stack to 16. Okay. We don't need these instant health potions either. We've got a potion brewer back at base. We don't need sticks. We want to keep the saddles. Yes, fantastic. And, oh, the glowstone. I didn't make one of those. Let's change this filter for this to glowstone, because we don't really need sugar. We'll have glowstone instead. And I don't know how that got in there, but I'll go check the filter. But guys, look how many emeralds we got. That is fantastic. In just 10 minutes. Imagine doing an hour. You would fill this and probably most of this as well. Holy heck. I mean, that is just fantastic. Oh, they're all dying from entity cramming up there. But anyways, guys, that is it for this episode. I really hope you enjoyed this epic raid farm. I'm sorry about the noise. Let's move over here. If you enjoyed it, guys, please hit that like button. And I'll see you guys in the next episode.